birthday. Hey, so today is a good day. Hey, and I feel so good today. Hey, I'm celebrating for my birthday. Hey, celebrating for my birthday.
Happy birthday to a sage.
Today is a good day. Thank you. Hey, today is my birthday. Hey, hey, today is a good day. Hey, 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 it's Monday. Hey, and today is a good day. Hey, it's my birthday. Hey, today is the born day. Hey, we're gonna celebrate. Hey, today we're gonna celebrate. Hey, today is your birthday. Hey, and today is a good day. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, I don't care about yesterday. Hey, enjoy my birthday. Hey, hey, cause today's my birthday. Hey, hey, happy birthday. Hey, and today is a good day. Hey, today is my born day. Hey, hey, I feel good this morning, y'all. Hey, stepped into my new year, a new chapter. Hey, hey, and it feels so good. Hey, I'm showing gratitude. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Hey, thank you. Good morning. Hey, cause today is a good day. Hey, today is a good day. Happy Monday. Hey, happy Monday. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, a good day. Today is a good day. Hey, it's Monday. Hey, it's Monday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, hey, it's my birthday. Hey, hey, it's my birthday. Hey, hey, it's my birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Hey, hey, happy birthday. Hey, it's my birthday. Hey, hey, happy birthday. Hey, and I feel so good. Hey, hey, is a good day. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, and don't you worry about yesterday. Hey, and I'm working on myself today. Hey, and today is my birthday. Hey, and we gonna celebrate. Hey, y'all know we gonna celebrate. Hey, happy birthday. Hey, and today is the born day. Hey, today is your birthday. Go girl. Hey girl, it's your birthday. Hey, go girl, it's your birthday. Hey, I'm happy for another day. Yeah, this year is my way. Hey, bad habits to the highway. Hey, it's my way. Yeah, and I'm glad for another day. Hey, it's my birthday my way. Hey, them bad habits to the highway. Hey, I gotta shine like every day. Yeah, but today is my birthday. Hey,
Happy birthday. Happy.
Hey, happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. I got any birthday twins out there? Hey, happy birthday. Thank you guys. Hey. Hey.
Today the day I'm
You pulling up on us? What's up? Pull up then. You got the address? Pull up on us. Yo, so they pulling up on us today. All right. Make sure you have something in hand, okay? When you pull up, right? Like a nice note, a letter, something, all right? Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. And good energy, good spirits, attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright. We're coming through with another live message for you guys, so make sure you take the message how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and don't forget, if you love the video, to share the video out, run the video up, and leave us some comments, okay?
Hello everyone. Good morning, grand rising, all of those things. So today is my wife's birthday, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life as a wife. You know,
Thank you.
You carry yourself with a lot of integrity, and I appreciate that, right? Found a good thing in a wife.
Thank
So
you.
today is her birthday. Y'all help me wish her a happy birthday. You know, friends and family.
Thank you, baby.
Soul family. And other than that, you know, let's get to it. Right? You know,
Thank y'all.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Right.
I feel good in this new chapter. You know, I've been doing a lot of work on self, you know. I don't just sit here and just talk for nothing. You know, I really put in work. So I feel great stepping into this new chapter. And this is a big one for me, y'all. Like, you know, your girl's officially for real auntie, okay? I'm at that real auntie age where it's like, yeah, you there, you that, you know? I'm that for real. So, you know, I'm so grateful to see another year. I'm so grateful for growth. I'm so grateful for our collective. You know, we built this collective, you know, by hand. Like, you know, we have put blood, sweat, and tears into what we did. We've been homeless. We have, you know, we have gone through so many different things through this journey, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I am so grateful for everything that we do, everything that God is doing. Today is my new year, and I'm so excited to just grow with you guys. And I'm so glad for how much you guys have already grown. And I appreciate everybody that shows up to our channel every day. We love you guys so much. And this is the best birthday.
Indeed. Yes. Great energy.
I feel good.
So I got downloads, you know, still a work day, spiritual work day. So that's what we do. You know? And I really appreciate people that get back to me, the ones that do, and y'all encourage me a lot. So I want to take this time to thank you all as well for the encouragement, right? Now, I got 2 downloads, right? The first one is about the importance of pushing uh, sons towards athleticism, right? Now, I think this download is more or less for divine feminine, right? Masculine too as well, but divine feminine, because I see a lot of women, and some women are like, well, what's the benefit of sports? Or some women, they look at it like, well, my son, if he's nice at sports, then he'll go to the pros. So let's work. And all of that is true. Like, but the valuable thing that athleticism offers to a child, a male child, is a place amongst men when you grow up. See, a lot of women don't understand this, but one of men's biggest insecurities is that they don't walk amongst men with good hands. Like women may not understand that. So this is a jewel that I'm dropping for divine feminine, right? When when boys become good at sports or things early on in life, they carry that same energy through manhood, right? So they relate to other men in a place amongst men when they are good with their hands, when they adapt to certain things right there. And see, it's good to encourage that early so that when they grow up in this world, because this world is so I'll say textured, right? For lack of better words. It's so many different layers of the world. So you wanna kind of make sure that the male child is secure in his manhood amongst men. And a lot of times men that can't dribble a ball or throw a ball or catch a ball, they have hidden insecurities, and they spew out of them in different little funny ways, right? Because like some men, they'll be aggressive towards women but never aggressive towards men. It's because they was never around men to be aggressive. So therefore they never developed that. And it can be important, right? Early on. Early on. I watched my wife, and I'm gonna speak about us personally. She works with her son. I'm the wisdom of my family, so I'm the wisdom of my household. So sometimes my wife can share my wisdom, and it's proven, right? When we first began to work with him early on, he was a little resistant, but now he's dominant. So his place amongst his age bracket is dominant. You see how that works? Because some women don't understand. It's not about pushing a child for a big payday in sports that they're gonna go. It's about helping the child develop the motor skills early, so in life when he amongst men, he won't be afflicted and out here doing strange and odd shit that men do when they like that. Like a lot of men, they like that. They like that because they didn't develop the motor skills early, so they not really comfortable around men in a sense, whereas they'll never reach their feminine aspect because unless they become feminine all the way around the board, right? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a full man. Like sometime, and I'm gonna say this, thank you God. Sometime when male children fail to develop an athletic instinct, they can grow up and resort to violence out of lack of having anything else to go to. Because they're not really good at sports, they're not really good with their hands, they're not really engaging in certain things, they don't have an so sometimes they can become violent. So that's just the importance of that. And then the next download was this for somebody. The conversations that you engage in, those become the spirits that's you involved with in life. The conversations that you engage in, that's the result of the spirits that you will be involved with in your life in general. See, conversations is agreements on a spiritual level. And sometimes they keep certain things away from you and your life. You don't even gotta entertain the conversation, because without no conversation, it's no agreement. And in spiritual aspects and areas, it needs agreement to move in your life. Like if somebody, you ever seen a movie where the vampire guy be invited in? You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. It's really like that in real life. Like evil things, they need an invite. A conversation is an invite. So the conversations that you entertain, they become the spirits that you involve with in life. That's why sometimes when people go to clean their life up, they cut everybody off, because they realize, like, I can't conversate with people. You get that imminent sense of awareness. If you ever was serious about moving on and stepping into, your north node of existence, or your better version of yourself, then you know what I'm saying to be true. You gotta stop conversating with certain things. One conversation can lead to so many problems in your life. And then not only that, thank you, Spirit. When you have conversations, your words can get misconstrued. Just because you open up your mouth and you had a conversation, somebody can take what you said and they can use it wrongly, right? They can use, all right, for instance, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, this level of agreement. Say somebody come to you and you got a friend, like, all right, for instance, this is my wife. Say I allow somebody to come to me and be like, yeah, bro, yeah, bro. What's wrong? What's up with your wife? Right? And suppose I say, I don't know, she be tripping. You know what I just did?
Agreed.
I just agreed. So when that person go away from me and do chaos towards my wife, they gonna justify by he said the agreement. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why sometimes it's good to you don't want to entertain them conversations, especially on them levels of agreement. And definitely what I just said, like, if you got somebody you love, don't let people come to you and talk to you crazy about people that you love, because you agreeing. You're supposed to defend them. Yeah. Like this is if you're gonna engage with it, then engage with it, right? Like meaning like. You love people. People, if you love somebody, they love you. You go to war for the people that you love. That's what we teach on this channel, right? You go spiritual warfare. So, therefore, if I know spiritual warfare, if somebody come to me crazy about somebody that I love, I'm going to defend them right there. If I'm going to, or I'm not going to respond at all. But if I do respond, I'm going to engage with it. I'm going to really do warfare with it. And that person is going to feel when they leave me like there was no agreement, it was warfare, and maybe I shouldn't have came. They definitely not going to leave me and feel like, oh yeah, I got the inside scoop because down ain't rock with them, so I'm going to go do this, that. So beware of those conversations, right? I don't know where conversations.
It's crazy. It took me to the book of Adam and Eve. How, when Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden, they had to go to a cave, and God told them, they were afraid because it was dark and they weren't used to dark, right? Yeah. In the garden, everything was light and illuminated, right? So when they had to go to this cave, God told them, like, the morning will come and everything will be okay. Well, here comes the devil trying to tempt them, and he illuminated himself as light, right? And he tried to tempt them to come out and do whatever he wanted them to do, right? And so I feel like it's very important, like, don't invite things in. Like, if God told you sit still and stay in a place, you stay in that place. You don't invite things in, because once you invite things in, they don't want to leave.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, yeah.
That's real. The version of Adam and Eve that she's speaking about is in the Apocrypha literature. Because somebody like that ain't in the Bible.
It's Apocrypha.
It's the Apocrypha book.
Yeah. So, yep. What's up, y'all? Where y'all got? Where you guys at? Where you guys from? Type it in the chat. Where you at? Hey, y'all.
We're gonna get into some life situations over here. That's basically all I got. I'm so easy to love this morning. You know.
Where you guys at? Where you guys from? Hey, y'all quiet this morning? It's okay. We talk for y'all. It's okay. We gonna get it talking. Yolanda like, yes, please. I don't want to talk. I got you, boo.
West
Palm Beach. Hey. That sounds like a good time right now. Is it warm? Because it's cold. I like to be in some warm weather right now.
Indiana. Didn't
We
go
got
through Indiana?
Yeah, we did drive through Indiana.
We drove through Indiana last summer.
Every time I think of Indiana, I think of like the little detective with the little eyeglass. What was his name? Indiana Jones or something?
Indiana Jones.
He was a little detective. Every time I think about that, I don't know why. Indiana. They said they pulling up on us. Where you at? You remember Squirrel Come Pick Me Up?
Oh yeah, 92Q.
92Q. Could be significant. Okay, you could be from Baltimore in the area. Squirrel, why? Pick me up. Let's get a message out. Let's start with an angel number. Okay, you got something over there. I'm just running my mouth. We got 101 coming out. Okay, new beginnings. I like this. It's a new month. Okay, it's a new year for me. But we got new beginnings. So I feel like literally don't worry about yesterday. You could have made a lot of mistakes. You know, there could have been a lot of trial and a lot of error. Not to say that you shouldn't reflect on things, but I feel like you shouldn't stay in that place. Today is a new day, a new month, new opportunity, and a new beginning. How will you embrace this newness is what I'm hearing. We got new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest, okay? So, I like this. Elevation spiritually. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on a path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. You know, the dark night of the soul is where, you don't know if you're coming or you're going. You don't know what's happening. You know, it feels like a bunch of chaos and confusion when God is really elevating everything in the background. So, spiritual awakening. Sometimes it doesn't always feel how you think it should feel, and it does not look how you think it should look. However, we have 101 here with new beginnings. I feel like right now is a good time to prioritize your creativity. Okay, there could be some things that you've been putting on the back burner, some things that you have been wanting to do. And I feel like for someone, it's time to pull that box out. I don't know if you have a box in your closet or something like that full of supplies or something like that. There's something that someone does maybe with your hands or something, some kind of supplies I'm seeing put up in a closet. And God is saying, pull it out, okay? Someone's like, I don't have everything I need in the box. Well, God is like, well, you don't even know what's in the box because since you got it, it's been up in the closet. You keep saying next time, tomorrow, next month, when I have this, when I have that. Pull the box out of the closet. There's a new beginning here for someone.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, open door. Right here. Open door. The door opener.
Okay.
Somebody could have, you could have recently done something, I mean, if you know, you know. Health, somebody becoming more health conscious in this energy as well, right? Might be adding a little more fruit to your diet. I actually was going to say in my download that fruit smoothies is a good way for you. Get a blender, get some ice, take your fruit, smash it in the blender with a little bit of water. It's a good way to get fruit in you without actually having to eat a fruit, and you could do multiple fruits that you might want to mix together, fruit smoothies and water. Me and my wife do it we do it every morning, or we do it most mornings, when we, just low water, ice, blend it up. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. You have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. So I definitely feel like somebody you could have recently just done something, unlocked some type of new level, on your spiritual journey. It says souls of balance, success. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind.
Heart and mind.
So maybe you, with this success and souls of balance, maybe you learning to consider what your mind and your heart is doing, right? I'm talking about like, it takes a certain level of maturity when you start figuring out, well, my mind wants this and my heart wants this, and you able to balance them, right? That's like holding the authority, right? It takes a lot of emotional intelligence because it's it's head over heart. But you can't live in a head over heart energy. But at a certain level of maturity, you do find that balance. Like you learn how to, in other words, finding resistance when each one of them is pulling you into a dangerous area. The mind and the heart, they both want what they want, right? So it takes us and our willpower to establish souls of balance. Like, I'm not gonna let my mind take me over. I'm not gonna let my heart get me in this compromising situation. I'm gonna be balanced with it, right? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I do feel a lot of love in this energy, right? I see a heart right here. Like this actually looks like love. And then it says Pathfinder, worry, right? And the answer to this worry is in a footnote. Listen, it says, trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. I said it for like love, right? So love and career. It could even be, with this mind versus heart, and love and career. Maybe you could be learning to establish balance between them both, right? A lot of people's relationships fall apart because of that. Some people, they want to choose career over love. Obviously, this is a person that has found a way to balance both, which is good, right? So with this worry that you have in you, it says you're a pathfinder, and it's basically saying to trust your inner compass. So sometimes it amounts to, like, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna back out. One time I sustained a knee injury, right? I was real good at football, right? Very good at football. I was in high school. I was real good, right? So I had a torn meniscus. And when I tore my meniscus, I got it repaired at Kernan Bone Hospital. So when I got it repaired, the doctor told me, it's good as new, right? So I was like, all right. But when I got back on the field after healing, I wasn't sure. I was worried whether I could link. I did physical therapy, so all the work went into it. So I wasn't sure that it would hold up. But because I did the physical therapy and the work, when the play went down and I had to lean to my foot, it did what it did on its own, and it worked. And that's the same way with you. It's like I feel like you did the work. You put the work in. So you had to rely on the work to hold you. Like when you move, it's going to hold because the work is there. Don't worry. Rely on your inner compass.
Okay. The world is a mountain that echoes your words. Reflection, seeing affects what you do matters. Okay? So what you do matters, The world is a mountain that echoes your words. So I feel like, the things that we say right now are very important, right? Are we using kind and uplifting words? Are we tearing down other sisters and brothers? Are we using our spiritual gifts with our words in the right way? Because, the words that we say, they matter, I know they taught us in school and when we were children, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's the biggest damn lie I ever heard, okay? Because the Bible says that, life, You can speak life or death with the tongue. So I feel like, that's very important right now. Understanding that who you are, what you do, it matters. Like, that's why I was saying one time, like, when you're a person that has favored by the Most High, and you do something wrong, it causes a really loud noise spiritually. Like, it echoes. Imagine, like, hearing, a big building being knocked down. Boom. That's how it sounds when we do certain things, because, to whom much is given, much is required, right? So I also have manifestation of light here. It says, I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. If I be honest with you, I feel like there's a person and you're learning when your spirit wants something and when your flesh wants a thing. Okay? You could be really discerning, like, this is my flesh asking me to do this. Okay? And this is my spirit. I know when my spirit is calling me, and I know when my flesh is calling me to do a thing. Someone's really learning discernment here. Okay? We got the puffin coming out with partnership. So, partnership is very important right now, whether this be with your mate, your friends, your family, connections. We are meant to be connected to people. That's what we were designed to be. So, I know a lot of us is like, no new friends. And I know a lot of people are like, I'm good by myself. But, we were designed to be together. We're all a part of the kingdom. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Okay? If you are needing help and assistance, you need to ask for it. I'm going to tell you something. Look, I remember this time where God put me in a test, right? I am a person that I don't like asking for anything. Well, the only way I could get something to eat this day is if I ask. I had to ask a person to be able to eat. You ever had to ask somebody in order to eat? Well, I have. So I understand how important it is when God is telling you to do something. When God is saying, to partner with certain people. When God is telling you to collab with certain people, to do certain things. It's not about me. It's bigger than me. Okay? See, God is not just looking at me. He's looking at the whole entire collective picture. And when we realize that it's not about us all the time, and it's a collective picture that we're looking at, that everybody has to fit in the frame, then it makes life easier. So partnership. I don't know if God is sending you some new good people. Cherish them. Okay? If you've been a person that has been afraid to meet new people, don't be scared. Okay? Fear is nothing but false expectations appearing real. Okay? It's an illusion. I feel like also, being a good neighbor. The Bible speaks about being a good neighbor. I don't know. I feel like there could be someone, and maybe there's a neighbor that needs some help or some assistance. Just be of help and assistance wherever you can. And I'm not talking about pulling out your wallet all the time. I'm talking about maybe a helping hand, strength, a ear, a shoulder, whatever it is. But I feel like partnerships, manifestation of light, okay? Your words could be very healing. Okay, you could be a person that is very wise, and wise counsel is what I'm hearing. Maybe you need to speak. Your words echo out, to the world. You could definitely be a speaker here. Okay, value your partnerships.
Okay, these life clarification cards over here, they talking,
They
y'all.
talking to you.
They talking. So you got this doubt showing up. First of all, rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead, right? Now, this is the reality right here. If we achievers and we hope to achieve anything, you got to prepare for that. Like when you factor in your equation, when you write your plan for success, you know how we do. When you factor that in, always remember it's things that you're not expected. You have to be prepared for the unexpected, right? If you got a plan and your whole plan consists of point A to B, then chances are when something unexpected happens, your plan you won't adjust, right?
And they will happen, won't it?
Right.
Because Yahweh lead the steps.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Like it's gonna happen. The unexpected is always gonna happen. And so that's why it says rough road. Then it says doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. And that's a good way to do away with doubt. Like I was also hearing Spirit say, doubt everything except God and yourself. Even when you in that mode of doubt, allow your doubt to rest on something else, right? But because if you doubt God and you doubt yourself, right? And you and God should have a connection in the matter. So don't have that kind of doubt. Like doubt people, doubt this, but don't doubt yourself, right? And because you should be able to trust in yourself. And it says this. It says right here, trust yourself.
That's right.
Right? And I'm not talking about, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist. I'm a man that offers wisdom, right? This is not for the faint of heart because everybody, you can't afford to trust yourself.
Come on now.
Some people, you haven't worked that hard to be able to trust yourself. So I understand some people, you need help. But for my people that work hard, right? Learn how to trust yourself. It says, let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. This for somebody that's tapped in. That this is for somebody that pretty much does the work. I know that I cannot change the past. Regret, right? And that's another way to deal with this regret that's out here. Coming to the terms that, listen, some things happened. It was some spilt milk, right? And there's no way you spilt milk in a sandbox, right? It's gone. One thing you'll never ever reach forward fully as long as you holding on to what's behind, even in your mind, even in your thought process. If you still factor in your past and your future thoughts, right? Are you ready for the future? What are you manifesting, right? You can't, because you should be working. When those thoughts arise, you should be reminding yourself, this is new. This business is new. Everything about what I'm doing is new. It's not the past. It's not me reenacting the past. It's not me reliving the past. It's new. No matter, even if things arise from your past in your new equation, you got to put authority on them things, remind those things. This goes back there, not up here, right? And then this last one, which is big, it says pride, right? I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I like that energy. Pride, right? Love everybody, see yourself in everybody. Right? But it's also fantasy. It's a fantasy island, right? It says, make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Now, that's the reality of it right there. Because it's good to have pride, but pride becomes foolish after a while. Like sometimes it's good to take that pride, set it to the side, and gain yourself a moment of clarity. And somebody that's going to give you a moment of clarity as soon as you learn how to put your pride to the side. I see myself in everybody. It's very prideful because you know what we do? We really get triggered. When people don't react how we do, we don't realize it's our pride that's triggering us. Real talk. Like if somebody triggers you because you look at them and be like, I don't know why they did that. I would not have done that, right? That's your pride, not their actions. What's triggering you is not what they doing. What's triggering you is the pride that we hold. Because innately, we expect us to be in everybody. We expect people to do what we would do. That just don't happen. It's
that was hard for me.
Fantasy Island.
That was very hard for me to get over. Like, how can people, I had to learn, like, girl, everybody ain't you.
That's how you get, as you learn throughout life, most of my hurts, upsets, and letdowns, they was directly attached to my own pride, and I didn't even realize it. Because I was so bent on being hurt, like, man, I wouldn't even do that to this person. Why would they do that, though? But I didn't realize that's my pride. I should have been able to look at it like, they them, I'm me. I wouldn't do what they did, all right, but they done it. But we be so caught up in our pride. We be like, how can they do that? Like I don't understand. Then we just all that's pride. So it's good to embrace new aspects of understanding what pride is.
And a lot of it is because we just hate somebody to have one up on us.
Pride again.
You know what I'm saying, right?
More
A lot
pride.
of we can't stand for somebody to, you know what I'm saying, get one up on us. It's like, nah.
Even more pride.
Okay.
Yeah, all that's prideful energy.
I heard Margot and Kendrick. This could be your name.
Margot.
Margot Kendrick. All right, let's see. Let's get some more stuff out. Stacy and Troy. All right, let me see. Let's get another angel number. Somebody to lean on me. I could be singing. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. Somebody to lean on. I'm singing it wrong, ain't I? Just call on me, brother, when you need a friend. We all need somebody to lean on. I don't know where that just came from.
Have a problem that you understand.
We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me.
Oh,
when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I want somebody to lean on.
Now you know what I hear. I keep hearing Joe Clark say. Remember when he told the fat boy? He said,
"How you learning?
You gonna jump, then jump. Don't mess around with it."
Okay.
Joe Clark. They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman.
Okay. We got 222 coming out for you. Trip 2's coming out. And we got Wonders. I love this, okay? Wonders, great transformation, major change, opportunity, fast pace, forward, and progress, okay? Now, this ain't going to be for everybody, you know? Because I'm sick of getting on here and, you know, I don't want to trick people, you know? I'm not here to trick anyone. I'm here to be truthful. And it took me a lot of years to live in my truth. So I try to live 100% in my truth. This ain't for everybody. If you have not done the work, don't expect this. Okay? If y'all here still scheming and scamming, don't expect this. But I expect people on this channel, they're high vibrational. So you can expect this. We got 222 coming out for you. You weren't a victim of the circumstance. Rather, you were the beneficiary of it. Hello? That means that, you know, that means that somebody has gone through something, you know, that you may not understand, right? It could have been that person where like, man, I don't understand how that was done to me. But you were the beneficiary. See, you had to go through a lot of these things to gain perspective. You had to go through a lot of these things so that you could be on top of the situation, even though you weren't aware. If that wasn't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. You know, I just see somebody with their journal or your notebook, and I see somebody literally checking off their goals. I see a person crying, but it's not the same cry that you used to cry. You know, you used to cry, why me? Oh Lord, do you not hear me? You know, but now I'm seeing somebody and you're crying tears of joy, because even though you may not get an answer all the time, you know God is with you all the time and you can hear from him all the time. I feel like, you know, this is so good. I feel like someone is literally accomplishing things that they never thought that they could get done, you know? You could be also breaking generational curses. You know, I don't know if you're a first time college student, a first time home buyer in your family. You know, you could have been the first one to make it to the military. Whatever it is, there's something wonderful about you, you know? And I feel like everywhere you go, you see signs and wonders. Okay?
Signs and wonders shall follow.
Okay? They follow you. Right? We got 222. Then we got wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here now, knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me.
Amen.
I learn from my experiences and take small steps in faith and succeed thanks to all my effort. Okay? Somebody's putting in work, like, you know?
That's even a patience right there.
Right? Somebody's putting in work, and it could be just sitting still when God is telling you to be still. Okay? Something like that. Someone's appreciating wisdom. You could be gaining a lot of wisdom from people that you're engaging with. Okay? You could be becoming more wise yourself. I feel like, success is here. And I told you, remember I said this message is not going to be for everybody. It says that your success is thanks to all your effort, you know? So if you've been wanting to know, like, am I doing right? Check the things you've been doing lately. Go back and see what you've been doing the last week. You can figure out what side you're on, right? Have you been causing chaos and confusion? Or have you been out here really minding your business, helping people, getting your life together, getting your affairs in order? Something like that. Okay? Be wise. Don't allow the enemy to trick you out of your spot. Because that's what, the enemy really wants your spot. Very bad. Why? Just to destroy it. Just because it's sacred. Just because the enemy can't have it. So don't be tricked out of your spot. Be wise in all situations. Use discernment. Pick and choose your battles. Everything is not worth a fight. Okay? Because she rolled her eyes, don't go smack her. Pray for her. She probably don't know no better. Okay? I remember a time I didn't know no better. Right? You don't have to just get mad at him. Because he pushed past you in line. Maybe that brother was going through something. He didn't realize he pushed past you. That don't mean go get the blicky, the switch, right? Show love.
Yeah, because we really need to get it together.
We do, don't we?
With these blickies and these switches, like...
We just want to pick the switch up on everything.
Yeah, like,
And I'm all about protecting yourself. Don't get it twisted. We're going to protect ourselves.
But each time you do that, right?
You bring a spirit around you.
You set a cycle in motion that's going to come back to you. Bree said something about abundant, and right when it hit, abundance fell out.
Hey, Bree.
But I was about to say something about intensity. When you first go into your journey, you want things to be intense, right? All things are intense. But as you begin to mature, you realize that you don't need the intensity, because that type of energy, it beats down on your body, right? Like, what am I saying? Like, spiritual energy taxes you. Spirits don't sleep. Spirit don't sleep. Spirit don't need rest. Spirit don't need, we do, right? So I feel like you moving into the energy of understanding that you don't need certain intensity in your spiritual life. You just don't need that amount of intensity. Like, like for instance, maybe you realizing you should just tap in with a reading once a week or something. Maybe you're a person every day, right? See, that's when life becomes intense. Because, see, what people don't realize, and this is one thing, when you be tapping into these channels, everybody ain't faking. Some people got literal, real spiritual gifts, right? And sometimes you will tap into the wrong channel, and that reader be speaking about some energy or some justice around your life, right? Then it becomes intense, and you go back for more, right? Nobody need that kind of intensity. It beats your body down. And the thing about spiritual intensity, you don't realize oftentimes when you taking it in upon yourself how taxing it is. Because some spiritual energy, it makes you feel like high a little bit or super enlightened, right? But it's a cost for that. There's a cost for that because that's why people who don't really know this or they like eat any old kind of way they wear out real quick. Because it's a certain intensity, right? And I think somebody you learn how to balance it out, which is good. I advise you to definitely do that. Not you don't need so much of anything. Like you don't need so much of it. Clear the path, embrace the journey ahead with an open heart, ready to discover and grow from the revelations to come. So I'm getting like an image when it says clear the path. I'm getting like you ever been in your car or something and you pull up to a certain spot and you need to go forward, but there's some things in the way and you got to actually get out the car and physically move some things around so that you can go forward. That could be the size of somebody's life now. You might have to get out of your vehicle, right? Meaning whatever vehicle you in, spirituality, religion, whatever, you might have to step out of that vehicle and deal with some things in your life that's blocking you. Literally, it could be some conversations that need to be had with some people. I'm really feeling that. Like somebody, because you might be in your vehicle, right? And you need to go forward, but you can't get past that point until you actually get out the vehicle and move some things around. So, and I feel like that's what clearing the path about. It says, I'm a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in my physical reality, abundance. The question is, can you? Can you? Are you understanding the fundamentals of manifestation? Because manifestation, not think an idea and then I start bringing it and it comes and then it's what I want. Boom. Nope. One big part of understanding manifestation is understanding, first of all, you working with a higher source of power. You tapping into other realms. Not only that, you can't dictate the way it comes in for you. Like somebody say you wanted a better life, but then it came in that way. You wanted this, but it came in. You wanted to come in right, it came in left. That's understanding manifesting. Like it's not micromanaging. Like somebody found out. It says I learned. It says I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. That's understanding manifestation. It's like you put the wheel in motion. You put your prayers on it. You left it there. It go. It comes in. But you don't sit there and worry about, I don't see it. I can't see it yet. Right track. You are going in the right direction, so just keep moving forward. I keep getting this too. Right? So it says right track, whoever you are. Now, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So I feel like for whoever may be doing this, blaming, right? Don't allow yourself to do it. In no areas of life, just take responsibility for everything that went wrong. That's the safest way to do it. That's how I do it. Even when I just take I just say, look, if something went wrong, I played a part in it somewhere. That way, it's nobody's fault but mine.
You're not a victim. You're a chosen one. This the life you're supposed to live.
You ain't supposed to run. And I really feel like myself, I don't know about you all, but I feel like when I'm able to look at it like I'm responsible for it all, that means I can fix it all. But if I'm blaming other people, that means that I need them to get right. Right? If I say this person caused me to not be able to make it, then that means that I'm saying I need them in order to make it, right? Accountability and take the blame. So this is saying take accountability. I accept responsibility for my first well-being. Like, you can't, thank you, Spirit, you can't allow your heartbreak to make you indulge in substances, right? Because what happens when an overdose happens, right? You wasn't being responsible for your own well-being. Because I feel like somebody in this collective, you let your love for others drive you to indulge, right? Like somebody break your heart, you go get high, right? Well, that's not good behavior. Because in the end, like I said, if tragedy strike or something go wrong, it's not gonna be their fault. It's gonna be you didn't take responsibility for your own well-being. And all situations that go on in the matters of heartbreak, you can recover.
Okay.
Especially if you find a greater love, right? Love yourself, love God. Love do love yourself and love God over top of loving somebody else. Because when you love somebody else more than yourself and more than God, you actually giving them the reins to do you however they want. And some people can sense that. And we live in a predatory world. The narcissist actually preys on people like that don't love God and don't love themselves, because then the narcissist can get control of it. See, when a person loves themselves and God, it ain't but so much shaking. You ain't going to control too much with a person like that.
Okay. I'm just sitting here and I was looking at I learned from my experiences, you know. And I feel like that's very important. Are we truly learning from our experiences? You know, if you find yourself, and this is a good way to know, if you find yourself waking up day after day and you're like, I am so tired of living the same life daily, day in and day out and day in and day out.
Yeah.
You know, you may not be learning from your experiences. You know, a lot of times when you have to go through a lesson over and over and over again, you know, you feel like you're going through a cycle that's just so repetitive and you can't get out. You feel like you're in that washing machine on a spin cycle. A lot of times it's because of the fact that you have to, you know, really learn from all of your experiences. If you haven't learned from something, then you have to go through the lesson again. You know, kind of like, it's not like, you know, how in school nowadays they say pass everybody. Well, back in the day, if you didn't pass that grade, you had to stay until you got it right. And I feel like, you know, someone could be going through this kind of situation where, you know, you could be feeling like I'm waking up and, you know, life is just, it's a repetitive cycle. I'm tired of the same thing. So evaluate. Have you learned from your experiences, or do you keep allowing yourself to experience the same thing over and over again? Right? Let's see. We got the elk with nobility coming out for you this morning. And it says, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Okay? Nobility, the elk. So, celebrate yourself today. You know? Your accomplishments with humility, right? It's okay to be proud of yourself, to give yourself a pat on the back, right? With humility. You are a powerful force, and you are being guided by powerful forces. So never forget where your strength and your power comes from. It comes from a greater source. Okay? Remember, we had 222 out here with transformation. Continue to change and transform. Change is good. I know a lot of times when we hear change, we get scared, right? We get scared, we get nervous, because we love things that we know, we understand, things that we can control, right? Allow yourself to move forward. There's new opportunity here. Okay? The world is fast paced. So it's important for you to continue to move forward and understand that everything that you're going through is a process. You know, nothing was built overnight.
You know why the world is such a fast-paced place, right? I just had a strong intuition, and it's proven too, because God normally the devil normally likes what God used to like, you know. So it's like that's why I understand staying on your toes and know spiritually, because it's so easy to be on one side and then be on the next side, right? Like I think it's like a matter of intention, but we live in a world where the devil always wants what God is finished with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you said something about humility. That was in the download,
Yeah.
right? The download, I wrote them down. I'll be writing them down. And I wrote one down last night, and I normally wait till I get like 5 or 6 downloads. And the one that I wrote last night, it said, the spiritual bullies are being bullied. Reach for humility. Perfect time to reach for humility. Yeah. And I was feeling that. Because I'm saying a lot of people get tossed around.
It's no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
You know, and these are people that they had a chance to introduce people into their journey the right way. But some of these people, they chose to take advantage of people, right? They chose to look at people, maybe they was void of understanding. But some of these spiritual bullies, they looked at people, and just because they couldn't see the power that was on certain people, they deemed them unworthy. And now, a lot of people are realizing it's levels.
Okay.
A lot of people starting to realize just how many levels it is to spirituality and to different things. Like me, myself personally, I've learned now, I've been through so much that now I just look at everybody, and I've learned to turn my eyes away from people. First of all,
Me too.
I don't be doing or looking at nobody, and I don't receive conversations about people talking about people. I don't do none of that, because I realize you don't know who belongs to who. You don't know who walking with who. You don't know what God. You don't know nothing about people unless it is revealed. We live in a mundane world. So you don't know nothing about nobody unless in God show you and it's revealed. Other than that, you don't know. And that's people, right? You know. So the bullies are being bullied spiritually. Perfect time to reach for humility.
Okay. I'm ready to have some birthday breakfast.
Birthday
Look,
girl.
y'all hit me up. Okay, I'm trying to get some birthday breakfast. If you would like to be a blessing to the channel, all the information is on the page. Okay, if you want to get me some birthday breakfast, because you know your girl like to eat. Okay, we about to get on here.
Yeah, we are.
My stomach growling, y'all. I'm over here trying to be quiet. I'm like, hopefully he talking loud enough so y'all don't hear me. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Mel. Love you, Empress. Y'all have a good day. Yes, I'm trying to go get this birthday breakfast real quick. I need a platter. Y'all know I like a big platter. I need the biggest platter. Okay? I can't help myself, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you guys for joining our channel. Thank you guys for your energy, your love. Thank you guys for all of your comments. Thank you guys for just showing up. We love you guys so much, and we'll probably be back this afternoon. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sun Psychic. We love you guys. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. It's a great start to a week. Look, y'all. We got a new opportunity. You know, 101 came out with new beginnings. It's a new week. I feel like, let's get to it. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what's up. Okay. Spiritual millionaires. Love you guys.